How satellites are launched and how they work. Explained simply. Every day we use technology that depends on satellites, GPS navigation, internet signals, weather forecasts, and even live TV. But how do these satellites reach space? How do they stay up there, floating above the Earth? And what exactly are they doing up in the sky? Let's break it all down, from rocket launch to satellite communication, in this simple and powerful explanation. Launching the satellite. To launch a satellite into space, we first need a powerful rocket. The satellite is carefully placed inside a compartment at the top of the rocket called the payload bay. Once launched, the rocket engines burn massive amounts of fuel, producing enough thrust to escape Earth's gravity. As the rocket climbs, it passes through the atmosphere. At around 100 kilometers above the Earth, it officially enters space. Then the rocket separates into stages. The lower stages fall away, while the top section carries the satellite closer to its final orbit. Once the correct altitude and speed are reached, the satellite is gently released. Now it's on its own, orbiting the planet at thousands of kilometers per hour. What is orbit? An orbit is a delicate balance between gravity and speed. If the satellite goes too slow, it falls back to Earth. Too fast, it escapes into space. But at just the right speed, it falls around the Earth, not into it. This is what keeps it in orbit. There are different orbits depending on the satellite's mission. Low Earth orbit, LEO, used for imaging like weather and Earth observation. Medium Earth orbit, MEO, used for GPS systems. Geostationary orbit, GEO, used for communication and TV, where the satellite stays above the same point on Earth. How satellites work. Once in orbit, satellites begin their work. They are powered by solar panels, which collect energy from the sun. They are controlled from Earth by ground stations using radio signals. Most satellites include antennas, sensors, cameras, computers, and thrusters for small movements. Let's look at some real uses. Weather satellites monitor storms and climate navigation. Satellites help you use Google Maps. Communication satellites power the internet, calls, and live TV. Scientific satellites study space, black holes, and solar activity. Each satellite sends and receives data using radio frequencies, fast, invisible waves that travel between space and Earth in real time. Life cycle of a satellite. Satellites are built to last, usually between 5 to 15 years. Eventually, when they run out of fuel or stop working, they are either moved into a graveyard orbit far from Earth, or guided to re-enter Earth's atmosphere and burn up safely. Space agencies now track thousands of satellites to avoid collisions and reduce space junk. A growing concern in orbit. From launch pads to deep space, satellites are silent heroes, connecting the world, guiding us, protecting us, and helping us understand the universe. Now that you know how they're launched and how they work, next time you check the weather or follow your location on a map, remember, there's a satellite up there, working just for you.